right, morning guys. Day two. This is actually my second spot of the morning. I started over on the north end where I ended last night trying to get a quick topwater bite. I got one fish, 240 something, but very little action over there. I don't know, might be an afternoon thing. I'm gonna keep hitting it, keep trying different things. I know there's fish there. I know there's gonna be a good one there. I just gotta freaking get it to bite. But I'm starting over here on Central Lake this morning. Got a little wind actually blowing out of the north this morning, so that might help the bite. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna try to concentrate more central and south today. I'm gonna have to put the boat on the trailer at some point today and get some gas, but let's see if I can get some bigger fish in the boat. Yesterday I ended the day with about 1830 something, I think. I'm trying to improve on that. I'm gonna do some flipping, or pitching I should say. Some topwater stuff. I need to find a deep bite. If I can get a jig or a dark sleeper bite going, it might be all right. We might find something good. Maybe even a deep crank bite. That'd be pretty cool. But water temp this morning's around 70. A little bit below. I think I saw it 69 up there. Probably get up to 75, 74, 73, somewhere around there later this afternoon. It's not supposed to be super warm today, I don't think, but I think we're supposed to have a little bit of wind, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I will check back in here in a little bit. All right guys, end of the morning session. I ended all the way down south. Decided not to come up north really. I mean, I started up north for like one spot, but I mean after that I was down south the rest of the morning, so it worked out for me. I hit, let me think. I started out fishing deeper ledge with some rocks, actually the same spot I was punching on but just a little bit deeper, and caught a couple jig fish. Actually caught one and lost one, and then kept fishing down the line. The wind was blowing real hard out of the north and beating up the rocks really good. I think that contributed to the jig bite because they were pretty aggressive, and I was marking a lot of fish on my graph, chasing bait and other things right off the bottom. So I was working the jig pretty aggressive and getting bites. Probably caught 10 fish doing that, had about 14-15 pounds, and then I moved to another spot, and in about 15 to 18 feet I started getting bit again on a jig, and this spot was just loaded with 3-pounders. I mean, it was probably caught 15-20 fish right there, all 3-pounders, like nothing, I mean, give or take a few ounces, but they're all like cookie cutter size. Upgrade a few of my 2-pounders I had, so right now I think I'm sitting with like 1630 something for 5 fish, which is pretty good for my morning compared to my morning session yesterday. Morning sessions yesterday I had like 13 pounds, 12 pounds, something like that. Then later in the afternoon, you know, I upgraded to get that 18-pound limit. But I need to find those big fish. I don't know where they are. I mean, I've tried punching. I've dumped a couple good sized ones doing that, bigger than the jig fish, any of the jig fish that I've gotten to bite. So I might go back to doing that. I don't know. I'm gonna get off the water and get back on a little bit before dark and try and do maybe a little frogging, punching, stuff like that up north here again. Maybe hit a couple different spots I haven't hit yet, but I don't know where the big fish are. I don't know what to tell you. So just gonna keep working, try new spots, try new things. Trying to think what else. Saw some birds diving down south there off that second point where I was catching a bunch of 3-pounders. There's a lot of birds, seagulls even. So I feel like there's some kind of bite going on down there, maybe with some shad imitating baits. But I don't know, we'll see. I don't know. Keep you guys updated. All right, once again, it is freaking windy. Why? Every time I want to go fishing, I just get smacked in the face with the wind. Like, every day, like, so far. Like, it's dead calm out, and I'm like, all right, let's launch. I go out, and the wind just freaking starts howling, and now there's like 3-footers out here. Anyways, evening session begins right now. Stay tuned. Oh, Alright guys, hopefully you can hear me. Once again, it is freaking windy out here. Right when I launched the boat, the wind picked up, so that was cool. Tucked behind this island though, so kind of get better audio for you guys. Yesterday's recap, that's what I'm trying to go over today. Got out on the water yesterday. It was windy, really windy, because we had a cold front moving in. It went from 80 degrees to 70 to like 60 in a matter of 2 hours. Clouds rolled in, the wind picked up real bad. I mean, there was 4-footers out here on the main lake. I kind of went Central Lake, South Central Lake. Started fishing some deeper points with docks and outside of spawning pockets. I picked up one decent 3-pounder off of one dock right outside of a spawning pocket. But other than that, that was like really all the action I had. So I made a move up north here, battled all the wind, and my boat almost broke in half, it seemed like. But I got up here, I did a little frogging, a little punching, nothing, no luck. And then I moved to my topwater spot that I've been trying to hit over and over throughout the week I've been up here. And it finally freaking produced a big one. I'll put the clip in here. That's a good. Oh my God, it's a tank. Oh, it's a tank. Whoa! Oh, yes! I got a big one. Oh, yes, sir. Look at that one right there, baby. Woo! Oh. But it was a 7-pounder, super awesome, on top water. A little technique that I learned down in Florida with a fishing guide I was fishing with down there. I mean, I've done topwater toads and stuff like that before with just a extra wide gap, 4/0 extra wide gap or something like that, but I had never seen exactly how they do it down in Florida. And if you want more information on that, hit up That Angler Joey on Instagram, or I believe his website is That Angler Joey Berg, I think, to book a trip with him down in Florida on Lake Okeechobee. He'll show you some proper techniques. I think we booked it in February, so that might be like the best time of year to do that type of technique. But they're eating it. They really liked it. So the smaller ones are biting the 5-inch Big Easy, 5 or 6-inch Big Easy, I think. And I got tired of like the 2-pounders, so I threw the big 6 or 7-inch Big Easy, and it got smacked. They were actually, I saw a couple small fish bust on some bait, and I tried as hard as I could to get to them, but I didn't have enough line. Almost spooled out, and 3 reel turns, and that thing smacked it. I saw a wake behind it first, and kind of did a little shimmy with it. A little, it was kind of like a reel faster than slower, and I mean, it just smoked it. So that was pretty cool. Finally got a big one out here. Been working hard trying to get a big bite, and right now, I'll tell you right now, it's kind of tough to get a big bite unless you're fishing at like night. It's been super tough to get that fish over 5 pounds out here. There's been some guys that are getting numbers of like 3 to 4 and like a couple 5s, but majority of guys are catching like the 2 to 3 pounders. Like it's about the biggest you're gonna get, with limits of like 14, 15 pounds. So when you can find those big ones, it's a good day.